this game, because it is easier said than done.
Oh yeah, well Mara did say he was overreaching, that's going to stop today, but we do have the bans coming in, Rise and Quinn coming in from the LPL, and Dr. Mundo and Gangplank, so kind of what we saw earlier today as well, coming in from the LCK. Elise and Lulu will round out the banning phase.
Man, I still really want to see Score play a marksman jungler here. Score was one of my very, very favorite AD carries back when he played on KT Rollster Bullets as the ADC, what is known as Immortal Score. I want to see that come back. Get him a marksman jungler and wreck some people with the Kindred up. That hope is alive for me.
Well, getting into these picks way faster than the last game that we had. Rek'Sai will be #1 priority for LPL. Still good in the jungle. Still Queen of the Xerxai and Queen of the jungle.
All right, plenty of time to go, though. Honestly, I really like whenever blue team goes for non-soul lanes, the first 3 picks, really in any order. You can first pick an AD, you can first pick a jungle, you can first pick support based on what you think is good. Honestly, still surprised we're not really seeing much Tahm Kench as a high priority champion. That is still weird to me, but no, Score just going to go for the Gragas.
Yeah, I'm actually a little disappointed in the early jungle picks here. These are very stale, old jungle picks, but they are going to provide tanks, for their teams. A couple of Cinderhulks looks like right off the bat.
Yep, Kalista picked up as well, so yeah, literally rewind a couple months and then we're back in the same pick and ban phase. Waiting to see what LPL will bust out, anything new, anything driving it away from there. Misfortune will definitely do so. Didn't have the performance we really wanted from the Misfortune earlier today, but still, you saw the potential and how good it is if you have the setup, you get the knockups, you have the team fight around it, and, well, Rek'Sai already starts out with the flash knockup, would be the way to go.
Usually these teams are so disengaged focused, though. A lot of safety kind of on all sides here with the champions you're seeing right now.
Yeah, and the thing is, it's really hard, even if you do have a good setup for Misfortune, to stop a Gragas from throwing the ultimate straight backdoor and interrupting the bullet time. So, yeah, even though they were thinking of that, you know, it's a great champion right now. Uzi likes the champion, put in a lot of work on it. It's really hard to pick that into Gragas.
Yeah, they bust out the Lissandra as well, so a nice flex. Couldn't go top or mid. We'll see where that one will be going. And Janna as well will just go into the support role. So honestly, LPL just kind of playing around this pick and ban phase, while LCK have to pick up a solo laner here.
Very intriguing early Lissandra pick, actually. Really,
the fact that it is a flex, I think, makes it a little bit easier to play around.
It's so useful as a counter pick, though, but it already being on the board.
We'll have to see what it ends up being here. Next few picks up for the purple team. They've got to pick one of their 2 solos here, and if any of them are bad against Lissandra, you can just shove it right in that lane, and all can be well. Also, it's worth pointing out that there's some Skinergy available here for Team Ice. There's a Frost Janna skin, and of course Lissandra herself works just fine there, so could go okay.
Oh.
All right, top lane left for last. Marin gets counterpicked. Victor in for Baker.
Yeah, burst damage versus Lissandra. Highly effective because she does not really build defensive stats, relies on the timing of her invulnerabilities. And if you miss those timings, then you won't get a chance to use it. Victor can very well 100% to 0 a Lissandra. We'll see if whoever takes the champion will be able to get them off in time.
Trash picked up as well for the bottom lane for LCK. That will be going on to Mad Life. So his big champion coming out. Definitely made a name for himself on that champion, so it'd be great to see that coming in up against LPL. And now, just waiting on the last 2 picks, as you mentioned.
I actually like this right here. It's a whole ton of poke and enough disengage to make this work. You've got a dominant bottom lane there with Janna Caitlyn being pretty crazy, a Jace for either solo lane still, actually. Triss honestly serves the same purpose. I actually really like this. We again heard that the Chinese team was putting in a lot of practice, a lot of prep for this event, and they've come together with, I think, a very nice team comp.
Yeah, and again, just want to re-highlight the focus on the turret taking as well. If you get long-range damage from Jace and Misfortune, you can zone them off of a turret and take it in the duration of just one of those poke landing or the threat of a bullet time. This really forces a very good Gragas play or a teleport play from Marin.
I think there are enough tools, though. You're right, yeah. TP play from Marin would be big. He's hovering Gnar. That would work. You've got so much follow-up, though, with the Faker Victor. And again, you've still got a Kalista Tusk to support. There is the chance again for Score to make the play. So the tools to get rid of this poke comp and to outplay them, definitely here for Fire. It is on execution, though. We're not seeing a Malphite. We're not seeing a Sejuani. Like, these really kind of more straightforward, easier engage tools.
Yeah, Jace coming back in as well. Excited to see where he goes with his itemization. A lot of the champions like Jace, like Gangplank, really benefit well from the Essence Reaving, just getting all that cooldown reduction. So difficult to deal with all that long range poke. Plus the Janna as well, more AD, more mid game, and it will be the lock locked in for LCK.
Yeah, I wonder if we will see the Essence Reaver plus Infinity Edge Jace, because the triple crits have always been a really scary thing kind of later in the game, but this, it might bump up that stage in the game where you get, plenty of cooldown reduction from your Essence Reaver, and then on top of it, Infinity Edge crits.
Yeah, I wonder if that's a fast enough build for him, though, right? Like, does he want Youmuu's in the build still? Does he need a Manamune in the build still for the more raw AD? Like,
I also really like the new Maw.
It is super
because
good.
It's really efficient, and it does have the same flat armor pen. So just if you're looking at the 1v1 versus Faker,
right.
Jace building an early Maw is also really good because of the little tweaks that they made to the item.
It's going to be a fun one to watch for here. We're going to see as the time ticks in. You're seeing the players right there on your screen, and this is, again, a really, really big deal here. The one-on-one is worth 250 points total. That's actually stacked 4-4 right there in that bracket. That'll be a fun one to watch for. But also this battle, again, it's Korea getting revenge, and it's China being able to step up and say, look, we did badly at Worlds, we did badly in San Jose, let's try again. And they've put in so much effort here, and it's a great comp. This is going to be a great game to watch.
Oh yeah, the rematch. And getting into this one, it will be hashtag Icewin, as always, with hashtag Firewin. Get those votes in on Twitter. Tell us what you think. This will definitely be an extremely close match, and the compositions are very interesting to watch as we get in and load on to the Rift for the final 5v5 of the day. LPL up against LCK.
I love the sound coming out in the battle arena because we get it from all sides.
Yep.
Literally surround sound.
All right, first out of the gates here. Both teams going to spread out for the defensive openings and drop wards. So once again, as you pointed out before, Freak, not a lot of lane swaps. I don't think we'll see a lane swap here either. So the Misfortune Janna, we'll see how well they can make these trades happen. If you can stay outside of play range, there's a lot of potential for early pulling.
Great, the TSM chance. I love it. It's actually great, just kind of thinking about more of the mechanics of this game because it's new season, a lot of changes to champions. Janna MF has actually a very special synergy. Misfortune has abnormally low base attack damage. It's like 70 at level 18, like something ridiculously low. So adding just bonus 80 to that champion is actually a bigger percent bonus damage-wise. It's actually really huge. And that's like a really big deal when you're a caster AD carry and you actually get a big surge of attack damage.
And even in lane phase, if you get a shielded love tap on both champions, it's a huge amount of damage there with just one auto. And it's so hard for Kalista to trade back with that because she has to stack up to try and rend or get any meaningful damage. An auto for an auto, Misfortune will crush Kalista.
Yeah,
absolutely true.
Even the scaling on Zola, so much damage. But we'll be helping out with that Grump to start off the game. And Prey and Madlife will go into that bottom lane here with Uzi and PYL. Meanwhile, though, in the mid lane, Rookie and Faker. Look at that damage coming out. See the Thunderlord's Decree being picked up. And already the Jace putting down the dominance in lane. Laser does not connect from Faker.
Yeah, this is such a cool matchup because Rookie, when he entered the scene in Korea, everyone is hailing him as the Faker Jr. coming out of solo queue and being extremely impressive as far as his in-lane mechanics. Always fun to see them match up.
Yeah, Faker not doing too hot in this 1v1 bot lane though. Madlife getting up in the face of Uzi. Nice shield. Just timing it with the Rend as well. Gets the extra damage on the way out, being a range support.
And once again, we keep on seeing this from the LPL squad. Uzi and PYL go extremely aggressive while Clearlove is in the river grabbing the crab because they know that they do have that jungle backup if they extend a little bit too far. And even if someone does get played in, they can call in some extra help.
And Madlife finds level 2 there. He's going to play in, and he's not going to find a hook just yet, but easy random bullets there for Uzi. He can keep spamming for the harass. Now that is the one ability that does not scale off attack damage, so the whole Janna synergy, buffing up the ability, not buffing up the ability he's maxing, maybe a little bit more bittersweet, but still going to do well.
Yep, and the shove is paying off here for Team Ice as they keep him under turret. And a couple of CS missed there. Clearlove's going to stay on that side of the map and allow Uzi and PYL to stay up at the turret, try and force Prey to difficult last hit.
Yeah, will be on this Grump as well. Has not gone towards his blue buff, so
spending extended time down here, and the fact that he got to kind of counter jungle Grump, he knows exactly where Score is right now. He knows he's top jungle, so hey, Koro, be a bit safe. Hey, Rookie, or on the bottom side of your lane, sit down there, because Score's going to be coming from that side. And so all that information gained that Korea doesn't even know has been gained.
Mad Life connects the hook onto PYL, drags him with the flay as well. Ignite comes down, end damage, the heal comes up. One more auto, will finish him up. There's first blood going over to Prey, and clearly drops loads to the tower as well. For 1-0 over to LCK.
With so much attention for the LPL squad, paid to the bottom lane. With Clear Love even there, it's a bit too deep of a bait there from PYL, and this time they do pay for it without getting anything back. Really, really big first blood there for LCK.
Wow.
The 2v2 outplay.
And they got to see that Clear Love was not wearing a blue buff. Score got to run down, grab it. Like, so many good things just happened there for the Korean squad, and all those early bets just suddenly backfired.
Yeah, and now, knowing that he was in the bottom side, it means Score can literally just take everything in that top side, maybe even pressure top lane as well onto Kara.
And what's cool about this is Score recalled right away for a Hunter's Potion. I haven't seen that very much in my experience watching junglers around, but it's going to allow him to pretty much permanently jungle. At some point, he can recall for his upgraded jungler and whatnot, but he's going to sit around at full HP and full mana basically forever.
Yeah, just get another stack every time he kills a camp as well. But when you have a champion like Gragas who already has innate sustain with Happy Hour, not sure if it's entirely necessary, but still, as you mentioned, you're always at 100%.
The mana is actually kind of an issue, because even with the Relic, mana regen for junglers is a little bit down, and you start to notice, so Hunter's Potion solves that completely. Give Gragas mana and he'll have plenty of health.
Very true. Bottom lane, just trading up against Prey. Did get that first kill, but hasn't gone back to base yet to spend any of that gold that he accrued. Mad Life looking for the hook. Just not Mad Life, the hook. And the PYL will just back away here. Slight CS advantage to Prey as he picked up that kill. Forced Uzi away as he did not have his support. Lanston comes down. Play backwards, bit of a trade here. Once again, the E comes out from Uzi. Just a bit of love taps back and forth.
Really impressive, actually, how well Prey and Mad Life are playing this lane. They're pretty much guaranteeing that they're getting the passive W procs really, really quickly in all of these trades. Just hitting them both, getting both of them to start losing health. And that's a huge chunk of your damage in Kalista lanes is the synergy with your support to actually trigger those Sentinel passive hits, and they're getting them a lot.
Khalilov actually just found Score on the Tremor Sense there. Literally just pinged him out, and Score will go into the top side of the jungle. So Ice do have that knowledge.
And Score is more than a full level ahead of Clear Love right now because of so much camping on the bottom side of the map there. So Score definitely set up to get that early level 6 for Gragas and dominate Clear Love in any sort of counter gank situation.
Yeah, definitely more of a quieter game after that first blood. Bottom lane leading in CS for Prey. Mid lane basically the same now. Actually trading off in the bottom lane. As I just said that, Mad Life. To Uzi, and Prey picks up the kill. PYL dropping low. The PS doesn't connect, but the autos do. Now trying to get away from the turret, and a flash after. Koro picks him up for the shutdown, and now Clearlove comes into the fight and locks up Mad Life with the ultimate income from Koro. And the last ice shot with the auto, double kill comes in for Lissandra. Marin also came into the fight, was a little bit too late.
So all 3 of the kills for LCK have gone to Prey on Kalista. And Uzi went down early, so he didn't get experience. He also did not get any money. So all the money is funneled into Koro on the top side on the Lissandra. It was an interesting, late game matchup, because will Lissandra be able to find Prey and 100% him? But look at the hook there from Mad Life, Thunderlords, and that's a kill. This one, they end up getting a little too deep, and this is why Koro's able to get the extra kills with his flash there for the stun.
Yeah, Prey running around to the right, actually instead of to the left. He just took 2 turret shots by taking that path. I think maybe he thought he was slightly out of range, and like a minion had pulled up the aggro, but yeah, 400 damage he didn't need to take. Might not have changed who ended up dying after all, but
yeah. Could split though, and that way, you know, Mad Life, Mad Life and Prey go opposite directions. Then you kind of give up one person, but
well.
All said, though, it was a great roam, and LPL keeping it a bit closer because his bot lane was fast snowballing out of control. Already nearly Blade of the Ruin King done for Prey, so he's feeling good about this one. Uzi is going towards a actual Essence Reaver first buy. That's what BF Sword plus Longsword will give you. No surprise they're going for the Caster Misfortune.
Yeah, mid lane picked up the tier on Rookie, so probably are going for the Muramana, and the flash over the body slam interrupts the glacial path as well. Koro, all he can do is try and break vision and just try and waste some time. And Marin doesn't quite connect the wallop, but just needs to auto him to death, and there's the shutdown.
Score, makes him pay for burning the flash down bottom. Immediately goes up there. Clearlove trying to get something back here as he goes to counter jungle, but Rookie's on the run.
The ultimate from Faker, a lot of damage coming out. Shock Blast will follow. Clearlove over the wall, a lot of damage coming in from the laser, and then both of the ice players will back off.
That was close though, yeah, with Clearlove coming in from behind. He even had the chance to go for a flash knockup, but Faker subbing his summoners means there's not much point in dedicating to that one. I do want to point out real quick though that despite it being a pretty low kill game for LPL, Korra was actually 2-0. So that was 30 global gold per player given over for that kill. So the LCK bot lane is even farther ahead now thanks to Korra going down.
Ooh, the hook. Very close to connecting onto Uzi.
Well,
Until the time comes out, both of them have to split. Mad Life actually has to go into PYO and Uzi. Takes a bit of damage there. He should be able to CS freely underneath this turret. Marin is actually just chilling out in bot lane. He's ready to go. Left top open though, and there's no teleport, so Koro's just gonna up in top lane. Gotta make something happen in bot lane.
Yeah, pretty high rage. He was actually fighting the Gromp to get his rage bar up, and Mad Life can always land him over the wall and then catapult himself into the fight.
Clearlove's in the area, but it might be too late.
PYL drops low into the box. Uzi dropping low as well. Both of them should be falling as Marin pulls off the perfect play. Double kill coming in, and it all pays off.
Beautiful setup.
They shift Score up to top side to try and defend, so they don't even lose out on experience there. Score is able to gank for the top laner, and then go take the solo top lane farm there. He's going to get really, really far ahead.
Score actually still not going for his upgraded jungle smite as well. All the way to Hunter's Potion, then all the way to like the Kindle Gem as well. He's just, which one's going to go for? What's the smite going to be? Still making it a question.
Bomby Cinder, but close enough.
Oh yeah, sorry, good call.
Got there in the end. Marin actually jumping off to Koro. He'll be glacial pathing away, but Score's already there. Use the ultimate, remember. Won't be slowing down. Does the ultimate stopping Score from getting the body slam? There it is, and that's a lot of damage coming out. Mara will follow up, and he gets another kill, his fourth of the game.
Can Clearlove answer, though? They're targeting Faker. Rookie's trying to get the slow.
Oh, the knockback through the gravity field, and Clearlove trying to get that knockup down. The exhaust comes out from Faker. The flash predict comes out, but it's not enough, and Rocky comes in with the kill.
Beautiful stuff right here. So again, he's still finding things to do. Clearlove, part of two of the 3 kills so far his team has gotten, so really getting around the map, but there's just so much action by LCK. They've forced so many interesting fights, and they've pretty much all paid out. It's been really awesome to watch how well these guys have made this happen.
Yeah, big difference is still in the bottom lane. Prey now with the completed Blade of the Ruined King on Kalista. We'll see if he's able to chase anyone down.
Oh, Marin as well, taking away this blue buff. Just getting so much at the start of this game. Over 2,000 gold advantage. The blue buff just went over to Marin. He will go back to base. Still has a lot of gold to spend.
Yeah, there's his early distortion upgrades as well. Marin trying to get more teleports in. No deep wards down bottom, though. They actually don't have very many deep wards across the map for Team Fire. So he's gonna have to take some assistance from the team to get some of those wards down before he can make those plays.
Yeah, taking a look at some of the items as well. Karo has completed his Rod of Ages in the top lane, 2-2 and 0 right now. All of the gold, interestingly, has been funneled into the top laner and AD carry on the side of LCK. Nothing onto Faker just yet. It's a lot of damage though, despite no kills.
Uh-oh, here comes Score.
As the
Wanted to improve his. Gets a stun into the wall. This is a kill. Maybe it's not. Clearlove coming in. Gets one knockup. Faker's got to be careful. And wow, Rookie getting away with this one. Faker's still on the run though. Shock Blast. So I wanted to point something out actually, Kobe. You mentioned the early distortion enchant for the low cooldowns for Marin. He also took the defense tree mastery for lower summoner cooldowns. Oh, hold on. Clearlove. Not a good spot. More slows. Ren stacks are on as well. POL resets the fight, and in comes Marin for more.
We'll be throwing out the rock, and everyone kind of just times out for a second. Koro with the E will get away. Score connects his own E, however, Marin will bounce after him with the hop. Still ticking down the damage. Will take him out, but the bullet time is huge and picks up a kill in return. Rookie will be slinking away on very low HP, but that's a 1-for-1 overall.
Yep, Uzi also got the blue buff there, so a bit of control here for LPL finally.
So basically the point is Marin has a 217-second cooldown on both Flash and Teleport, which are pretty absurdly low, so he can play make constantly.
Meanwhile, the cooldown reduction boots there for Lissandra as well. So he's going to have reduced summoner spell cooldown, plus regular abilities. That's the only drawback of going Rod of Ages, that you need to get your cooldown reduction from somewhere else. Here comes the teleport though. And as you know, Coral buys some time, then tries to buy more time, doesn't want to get stunned so that he'll be able to take the max range on the Claw, but Score, he's not fooled, sticks around where the Claw is going to head to. You do end up getting that kill. Uzi with the great bullet time answers back.
And he's not got Epic Reaver done, so he's going to start critting with that ultimate as well, and it's going to start getting more and more painful. You still got to really respect any Misfortune team fight. If you don't position well, your entire team takes millions of damage and life goes bad fast.
I think it comes back to Score has to hold on to the explosive cast on Gragas. It's such a great answer to Misfortune. You don't even have to put yourself in danger. Just lob it over wherever Uzi's sitting. And hey, you might even knock him towards your team for some easy carry kills.
Well, Rookie as well, haven't spoken too much about the poke composition that we talked about in Champions Legs, and that'll start becoming relevant as we get into the mid-game. Has completed the Mana Moon, will be going to Mirror Mana later. Utility completed as well, already well on his way to max cooldown reduction. And bot lane, Prey and Mad Life looking at the invade. Score here as well, should be able to take away this this red buff.
Yeah, it is being mirrored on the top side by Clearlove with the solo steal. And it looks like they might even go for something here on Marin, who just depleted his rage. So he's going to be stuck in mini form for quite a while. He saw the ward being placed.
Yeah, Clearlove gets the knockup.
He holds onto his jump, waits for the knockup.
Marin doing a bit of damage in return, but is able to just jump away. Top tower probably will go down, though, with no jungler there to help out. Faker taking a bunch of damage. Gravity Field comes out, get the stun down into the ultimate of Chaos Storm. Score doesn't land the barrel roll. And the ultimate is still trying to follow Rocky after, but doesn't quite get him down. No one falls in that fight.
I want to see...
Oh, on the blast, the ulti! And Uzi comes in with the kill.
Rookie's supposed to be careful, though, because an explosive cast could kill him off. Score's trying to get in range, won't quite just yet. The hook won't either. And Uzi right in the mix of things. Another knockup, though, from Mad Life. The box in as well. What's in it? It's Team China. There's the first kill. PYL running away. And it's a extended 1-for-1.
Well, Shock Blast not quite landing off the back of the fight, but 1-for-1 overall. Faker taken down by Uzi, but at the cost of his own life. Both summoners burnt as well in the AD carry.
See if they stick around to take down the turret as well. Objective after for LCK will be their first turret, the first turret of the entire game going down. Top maybe soon to fall, though.
Yeah, they've been up there for a while, though. Marin was actually able to go back into lane and start clearing out those minions, and the tower's not even going to fall. So Marin actually was a net win for him, as the rest of the members were in mid lane fighting. Still 1-for-1 in the mid lane. Top tower didn't fall.
Yeah, I actually really want to go back and see what Score was doing in the Raptor camp at the beginning of that mid lane skirmish, because he ended up flashing over with no body slam available. He may have failed it into the wall or hit something. Curious, because that's why he wasn't able to get in range of Rookie, and that's why Rookie was able to kite and flash away there. Faker was trying to bait him into the gravity shield for Score to come over that wall. Ha!
We're gonna see.
It's a little bit late though. He already flashed over, and as you see, there's the body slam to get out of range of turret. So Rookie just getting out of range too quickly for him.
Well, the Raptors were there, so maybe he just body slammed into those, but they didn't take aggro, so still not too sure. Still, Clearlove will take away this ward. Has the sweeper. Likewise, Score will do the same. Haven't seen too many Shock Blasts land this game, actually. Seen them fly out, but not really connect.
Well, the team's never been able to set up for a sort of a poke game, right, or a scene.
Yeah. So
Rookie's been laning against Faker, and I assume he's landed some in the laning phase itself. But anytime we really see Rookie, it's him getting attacked and running away for his life.
That's true. Well, Uzi and PY out, just chilling in the bot lane, but Score is there, maybe looking to set up a game.
Worth knowing on the build tracking update, Rookie is going cooldown boots and Youmuu's first item, so we'll see what he gets for his other 20% CDR. Could just be a black clear, but he's not going for the Essence Reaver eye edge, what it looks like, unless he's getting them really, really later on.
Yeah, and to his credit, even though every time we see him, he's running for his life, he's done that well. He hasn't died yet.
That's true. Got legs.
Yep, so still farming away. CS advantage actually swinging in favor of Uzi now. Did not notice that happen. Prey was ahead for quite a while. Mid lane Faker also swinging into his favor just from these trades and skirmishes.
Yeah, for bot lane having 6 deaths, the fact that Uzi's actually up in CS is definitely impressive.
Yeah, just kind of happened over time. Karo roaming down into the mid lane as well, maybe looking for a kill into Faker, but he's already on the bottom side of the lane. It's going to be very hard to try and lock him up. Karo has seen this and will head back into the top lane.
Yeah. As of right now, kind of the big thing that's lacking here for LPL is the vision. They're pretty light on their wards. They do have 3. They have transferred over to 3 blues and 2 sweepers. Uh-oh, playing the bottom lane though.
Oh, goodbye. Very, very dead. Teleport now coming in from both top laners. In comes Karo. Actually, here comes Marin as well. Tower will be going down. We'll be able to defend the next one, but Fire aren't interested in pushing that. However, Rocky has roamed down into the fight. Karo looking to perhaps engage onto one of the squishies. Does not pull the trigger.
Meanwhile, Faker shoved the mid lane, so those minions will die to turret, and he's heading up bottom lane. Catch those, but here's the play.
Karo comes in, onto Prey, into the bullet time. There was no way he was getting out of that. Tried to take the lantern, but was taken out as he took the ride. Now the bottom lane will be pushed in, but minions aren't going to flood in for quite a while. It's going to be another couple seconds.
Shoot by Clear Left tanks the turret long enough for his team to AoE the wave down. This actually allows Ice an early recall if they want it. They can set up for something else, or it just allows them to
yeah,
go right back in.
They kind of want to trade turrets because Faker is going to get the top turret for LCK regardless. So they're really trying to force the objective trade here, but
gotta respect the CC.
Taking a lot of time.
Explosive cast bot time, and the threat of Mega Gnar was enough to keep him back. Even though the only damage was coming from tanks there were only, there was no AD carry or mid laner left. It was enough to zone Ice back a little.
So the LCK have been able to hold on to all of their outer turrets. It's a very big influx of gold if LPL are able to start knocking those down. But right now, there's so much of the map for LCK to work with. And since LPL have already been behind on the vision game, at this point, it's really, really hard to get back into the vision game. It's such a cumulative thing with you have to set one ward line to be able to safely get deeper into the enemy jungle and place the next.
Yeah, haven't really. Oh, Rocky though. There's the ultimate from Faker as well, chasing him down, but the photo is away from Faker. Oh! The flash into the pierce.
Throws a Hail Mary.
Takedown.
And his prayers are answered.
All right, that one is out. Right.
Yeah, right. I stepped up to it also. I've gotten like 3 that's all right this weekend. That is the best I've ever done in my life.
Let's see if they transition this into objective afterwards, because Marin does not have TP, but mid lane being down means they should be able to get this pretty easily. You know, Ren's stacking up here. I think Prey's got this one in the bag.
Void Rush over though by Clearlove.
They are contesting a bit here.
Yeah, Clearlove's kind of split though, has to tunnel away. Flash by Score will come up with the barrel roll as well. Faker's there. Mad Life slams into him with the ultimate from Prey.
I love that from Mad Life. Steps up, zones the top half of the LPL squad, knowing that he's got the Kalista ultimate to rely upon.
This is still tricky though. Fire's kind of stuck on the wrong side. Marin does not have teleport. This is a 3.
We're leaving Faker. Goodbye, my friend.
The sacrificial lamb. No wolf in this game.
Support. The lantern goes to the AD carry, of course.
Of course.
Score can get out himself. And they're like, you know what? Faker, 0-3. Unlucky.
Yeah. Quite unfortunate. 1-on-1, or 1-for-1 rather, in that entire trade. Marin goes Mega. Prey and Mad Life are there to secure this blue buff as well. LCK have been all over the jungle for most of the game, getting most of these buffs.
Super impressive on them to constantly be all around the map, making big plays and taking what they can. Still some time for Uzi and POL to knock this turret down, and they're still giving so much respect to Score. Again, they've seen that the entire team is top lane, which means they're actually doing Baron right now.
Yeah, eventually, a lack of vision all game long is going to result in Baron taken, especially since LCK have such a pretty strong item advantage at this point.
So I can actually see POL screen right now. They have no idea this is happening. He like revealed the nearby thing. Now he's checking right here.
He's on his way.
Ooh, so close.
Oh, Karo coming in, trying to get in range for the ultimate. Oh, Blaze the Ruin King.
Yep, heal into Blade active there for extra speed, and everyone from LCK gets out scot-free.
Beautifully played right there. So beautiful, great stuff. Now LCK up by quite a bit, 5,000 and change with a fresh Baron buff, and Now even a QSS on Prey. Good luck locking him down.
Classic. Show your jungler bottom lane. We have Kalista on our team. Still do Baron.
Yeah.
The ultimate mind game. And Revenge is in full effect right now. LCK with this composition.
They got to pick their own champions.
Yeah,
It's a big deal.
it is. But we haven't really seen LPL's composition come into full effect. Like, we haven't seen them get in the situation where Rocky can literally just throw out Shock Blasts over and over and over again.
Well, that's the interesting thing is, like, Ice's comp really only works once they're ahead and they can start dictating the game.
Yeah.
But the early game went so well for Fire. Score got some great ganks. Prey and Mad Life wrecked the 2-on-2 lane.
Yeah.
LPL doesn't get to set up first.
And it was not only the 2-on-2, but even the 2-on-3 with Clear Love hovering by. That amount of early pressure that they gained for the team, allowing Score to go take the blue and allowing him to get a lead and pressure top lane. Big plays there from LCK bottom lane in the early game.
Mid lane being sieged in by LCK. Marin just literally took the top tower for free. And Caleb looking for the knockup onto the Score, but he's quite tanky right now. Hook lands onto Rocky. Mad Life may go down. Nope, because Kalista exists. And will be pulled away.
Marin looking to close in.
Oh,
Got
almost
Mega.
Mega. Looking for the engage, but now he's just kind of by himself. Kara, will he expand the ultimate? Probably not. He's too tanky to chunk through for Ice right now. And the tower is very low. Just this pincer movement. The cannon on the timer because Marin's going to start timing out.
I don't feel like they're going to go for the dive because Faker's bottom right now. So they're just probably going to whittle down the turret, maybe give him some breathing room.
But they bought a lot of time for turret damage. Mid lane tier 2 ordered down to about 1/4. Bot lane tier 2 also, you know, getting hit up by a Baron wave, and Faker, who's got pretty much infinite wave clear here. So, you know, just really smart rotational play. Ooh. Okay, that wasn't as good. but they're splitting up the Wombo combo team.
Yeah, Prey goes down, but bottom tower also goes down for Faker. He'll be going back to base, still has the enhanced recall, and Marin is also still in the enemy jungle.
Prey was one of the two with a big kill streak there, so some good money back for LPL, plus the resulting mid lane turrets. Pretty decent swing right there, even though they were fighting a Baroned up team. They're able to get something back for themselves.
Oh, the teleport in from behind though. Marin comes in, he's high. Oh, he's out of there! Wait, he's literally just did that to reposition.
I mean, the thing is, they don't have Prey. Why even bother with this one? They're going to look for the play. Ice can pick up something here.
Fastest U-turn in history.
Mini Gnar, most hilarious home guard ever.
I don't even know why he tried. Again, it was like, okay, so I guess he baited the teleport out from Koro.
Hey, we wanted to get some value out of the distortion upgrade that we talked
does
about.
matter. It's what, like a 90-second difference in cooldowns? Oh no, actually it's a 230 CD for Koro as well. He's got his own distortions plus Ionic Boost Lucidity. So it's a 13-second window. 13 seconds is Marin's teleport window here. He's got him.
All right. The magic number, remember that.
Yep. Well, Faker into this bottom jungle here. We'll be going for this invade.
Yeah, but the new patience system, jungle leashing for these camps, if you hit it from too far away, it's gonna run out of patience very quickly. Does get the small reset there, but they have plenty of backup to take it after the hard reset.
Yeah, not too much of a big issue. And now a bunch of LCK players just going back to base, picking up more items, gearing up for the next fight. Dragon is up in around 30 seconds, 2 secure by LCK.
Yeah, that's the thing with relying on blue trinkets for your vision. Since LCK have had, run of the map for so long, they can continuously keep on clearing them out. It's hard for LPL to build up defensive wards. They've done a little bit though in their topside jungle, and a couple pinks going down as well.
Yeah, but now everyone's grouping up in the mid lane. Maybe Rocky can start landing some shock blasts, start softening up fire before they can get the engage off. Dragon is now up. And Ice, do they contest or do they just push down mid lane trying to take the turret? The minion wave is far out though, so pretty difficult to make that happen.
Looks like they'll get neither done.
Yeah. We'll get some minions. But Marin, in with the flank, almost into Mega now, but he'll maybe be popped here. He's so tanky though, and goes into Mega form. Clear Love slammed against the wall. Mad Life comes into the fight, dragged in, gets the double knockup. Clear Love dropping low. Great disengage by the Dragon, but everyone gets obliterated by the ultimate in from Faker, and the rest of the team is falling like flies. 3-1. There's another kill, the double kill in fact, over to Prey, and only Rookie is alive, recalling in pace.
Faker flanks around, finally gets his big moment, flashes in there and destroys the big backline here of the LPL, but still no kills to his name.
It's okay. 5 assists is solid. Just bringing out the support score. At least KD is higher than 1 finally, so good job, Faker. But, I mean, it's still just the coordination's so good. Marin soaks up all the crowd control. And honestly, Miss Fortune gets so little time to do anything. Like, watch for when Uzi finally joins the fight and does stuff. Okay, there's a grouping of 3 to 4 players. Uzi was knocked up, though. Now he can channel, and he gets a little bit of time, and then Victor ult not only cancels it, but basically one-shots the poor guy.
Yeah, he got laser as well.
Oof. Marin steals the kill, preventing Faker from getting one. Long-range clock tower.
But the fight setups are so safe from Fire, because if you engage on Marin, he's just too tanky and you can't kill him. And if you wait, you get engaged upon and flanked and die.
That's the problem with Wombo combo teams, is they require you to somehow funnel the team into one spot. And when LCK is so good at being proactive, and they're controlling vision, and they're making plays, you never get that opportunity.
Yeah, the front line there for LCK bought Frey time to stack up Rend on multiple targets. Spears in everyone. And with Faker's flank, they're able to take him out from the top side. Baron up in 30 seconds, though. Should be pretty easy for Fire to clear out the vision. A couple of stray wards for them to walk over.
Yeah, I mean, LPL literally just has to take a shot in the dark now at Baron. Like 20 seconds remaining on that, and once the Baron is taken, the base is going to get cracked once again. Bottom inhibitor tower is already down, in fact, so they're literally just going to lose their base if LPL don't fight. Marin goes back to base in preparation. He has teleport, so, and home guard.
Frey as well with the Mercurial Scimitar, so even if Kuro is able to get the ult off, it'll be difficult keeping him in check.
Yeah, not grouping up around Baron just yet. Maybe respecting the poke from Rookie. Also the bullet time by Uzi if they all group up in that pit. But everyone is spaced out right now, and the heavy push comes down the mid lane. 5 members stack from Ice. The score still has his ultimate. He really needs to use it just for disengage. He can Marin in Mega form. Only has a couple seconds left to utilize the ultimate. Jump away by Kara. He's good to go. Marin will have to wait a little longer before he can go back into Mega.
Oh, look at the jungle leading up to Baron. Every possible inch of the jungle lit up there by LCK wards. And with having Chunks Koro down, it looks like they are going to head over for the bait / they could just burn it down. They also have Kalista, so. All right.
Been over there because blue trinkets, but Payliv will come over. That is dropping extremely quickly. Ren stacks are starting to stack up. Ward over the wall. Mara may just go for the fight. Very close to Mega Nart. And Koro moving back here. Marin doesn't connect the wallop. Lands the house though.
Good kiting there from the LPL, actually.
Fire can run top lane and knock some turrets down right here. There's a wave already right in front of that inhibitor turret, but Fire more interested in fighting here. But this is the kind of situation that Ice can use. They're funneling together.
Yeah, well, Marin wanted the engage, but it was a little too late before he went into mini. But look, they have the positioning now, and Fire's just going to walk down the middle lane. Ice are separated from their base.
But Fire can't stay to knock a turret down. They're still going to be funneled into a lane, which sets up bullet.
They have 3 minions.
Let's see the bullet time here from Uzi.
I was going to die before that happens, though.
All right, but they're getting low, and there's no way out for Fire. They have to find a way to win this fight.
Ice, they've just got to go in. This is such an awkward situation to be in. Mad Life on the back lines. Marin now always back up to Megaform once again, and everyone just kind of has to run away. Frey looking for the initiate with Fate's call. Mad Life looking for it. He'll just bounce off to the side. Doesn't want to jump in and get popped. Kalilov now looking maybe to get an exit kill.
Frey
trying to
is
get the
down to
up.
half.
Oh, hook doesn't land. And we just swap positions.
Wow.
Oh, Koro, that's a dangerous blink in there, and Skull will look for the engage. Everyone is separated. Uzi has been drawn into the fight. Clearlove will be the first to go down. In fact, not Uzi, and he'll be quick to follow. Rookie now into the back, and he goes down. PYL just trying to separate the fight, but he'll also bite the dust. 5-1 will be the trade, and Fire pushing for the win.
Going back to the LPL base to finish the job there.
What an amazing fight right there. The fact that they managed to keep Ice at bay and say, don't you dare try to engage upon us on inside your own base, loop back around, and then as soon as one person oversteps, score with the flash engage, let them go right into the base for the game-winning push. Death timers will be too long, I think. They'll get in right as Nexus goes down. LCK puts points back on the board here for Team Fire, tying up the score again and getting revenge for the pick 10.
Operation Revenge complete by the Koreans.
It's confirmed it was an inside job. Started from the LPL base.
You know, it turns out all the wives' tales in Korea are true. Fans can be the death of Korean players here. And they managed to pick their own composition, and they take the win.
Well played, and respect from both sides. Everybody's still having a good time here at All Stars.
Yeah, good to see though. Fire netting a bunch of points though. Actually drawing ahead now, I believe, after that day one. But yeah, LCK looking good, back on form.
Yeah, the 1v1's even, drawing back up even after a very early lead there for Team Ice.
So that means, LPL's 1-1 in overall matches, and Korea 1-1 as well, but